name is Mary Cam. My background is the multimedia assisted language teaching and learning. Since I came to England, it has been 15 years. It certainly has quite a lot of impact on me. Because being in this country for such a long time, it does make you inevitably part of this culture. It's tricky to say you are completely still Chinese without the bit of the English in you. So I would say I have certainly taken on some British characteristics. I certainly want to keep the Chinese culture in my children. However, it actually has some negative effect on my education of my children, on their Chinese of course, because I speak English to the father in the household, so the kids, they don't have the opportunity to actually observe how language-wise, how it's used in a Chinese environment, and that is lack of, obviously. I can't provide that at home. And then also it's very natural for me to come out with some English words, so you will hear me speaking. I try to speak to my children in Chinese, but sometimes the English words come to your mind faster than the Chinese words, so I have to use English words. To that degree, I lost that part of the Chinese in me. The way how I help my children to learn Chinese is I take them to local Chinese culture events and to encourage them to interact with other Chinese families, so that they can have the environment and a friend, have the connection. I think parental support and help, language is necessary. I don't agree on this mixed marriage, have the negative impact on my children. My observation is they are actually making the most out of both culture. My husband really encouraged me to teach them Chinese.
你好，我叫薛怡. I first went to Chinese school when I was 8. And my mom took me. I didn't really like it because I wasn't really used to it. I think it's harder to make Chinese friends. It's just, even if you do know Chinese, it's still a bit of a language barrier, so it's just harder to communicate. I'm not great at speaking Chinese. I think I'm British because I was born here, so that's just how I see myself. A lot of my classmates think that they're British because they're born in England, but some people, if they have both parents Chinese, then they see themselves as Chinese. From learning Chinese, I find it easier to understand my Chinese relatives.
我叫曾细荣，我在布莱顿教中文教了5年了。因为我的家庭状况比较特殊，我是单身妈妈，所以我在怀孕的时候我就开始想怎么样的事业是对我最好，也对他最好。我也希望我的孩子能讲一口流利标准的中文。如果家庭没有花出时间来教他们，跟他们说中文，或者是提起他们对中国的兴趣，这样他们也慢慢的会减退这个热情。还有在这个英国环境成长下，他每天去英国学校读书，说英文的时间是绝对大大的超过回家跟爸妈说中文的时间，所以这个他也是形成了一个习惯或者依赖，他就不想讲中文，他有这个对中文的抵抗是很普遍的。我们是单身家庭，当然有不利的方面，但是对中文的学习也有很好的方面，因为有些中文的孩子是混血儿，他的另一方是英国人或者其他国籍的人，然后他就去找爸爸妈妈另一方去讲英文啊，这个也会在一定程度下影响他学习中文的积极性和环境。就是说我的家庭是，我如果要求我女儿说中文，她就没有办法去找另外一方去学英文， 这样其实是对一个很好的环境。然后我一直教中文，他也跟着我一直上课啊，有些私人的1对1啊，他也一起加入，所以对他学中文的积极性是有很大的帮助的。这个是慢慢培养的，因为做家长的一定要夸奖他，一直鼓励他。
Can you put a whole sentence now? So in the evening, 9 o'clock, I go to see the movie.
Okay. 我晚上9点看电影。
很好，非常好，很棒。
然后每年暑假的时候，我带他回中国，他会去幼儿园啊，或者暑假班啊，或者跟我的家人在一起，所以这些都对他学中文有很有利的影响。
我叫小雨，我今年10岁了。My mum's from Italy, and my dad's half Australian, half Bulgarian. My brother's the only English member in our family. As I was growing up, they told me that I was from China and how I was adopted and everything. As I grew older, they did teach me some words that they learnt themselves when they went to China to go to the orphanage and talk to the people there. My parents support me to learn Chinese, even though they're not, because seen as Chinese as the language of the future, they thought it would be easier, and if I was ever to go to China again and meet up with the people who found me, it would be easier to talk to them instead of hiring a translator. I think I'm part British, part Chinese. I mean, obviously my biological parents are Chinese, therefore I have the genes of a Chinese person, and I was born in China. However, I grew up in England for most of my life. Therefore, I think I'm both, really.
Hello, I'm Hong Lu. I'm the chairman of the CDP Chinese Center. I'm a parent myself, and I have tried my best to provide the opportunity to let my daughter to learn Chinese. She found it is easy to speaking and listening. However, it is quite hard for her to read and write in Chinese. Therefore, she has to go back to China, to Peking University, to study, and in all her spare time, she has to spend hundreds of hours to make sure her academic Chinese will be able to push up to a certain level. Hopefully, when she finishes her master's degree in Chinese commercial law, she can come back with full ability of not only listening and speaking, but reading and writing, a full Chinese academic degree. I'm very much hoping to have the Chinese Center and have the Chinese school where children can learn not only speaking and reading, but also writing and understand the culture in many different ways. That's the purpose that we have the Chinese Center here.
Hi, my name is Xiefan. I am 24 this year and I currently study at Peking University. My Chinese has significantly improved in China. I can read the menu fluently and I can basically read road signs. So everything's actually a lot more useful now, and also because you are actually in the environment, you just naturally pick things up. If we're having a conversation, then Chinese or English, 中英文都行。可是 if we get to more difficult subjects, I would prefer English because it's just because I have more, I can describe things better because I know more words in there. It's a simple truth. If you were born in England or you went at a very young age, it's definitely worth coming back because China is essentially home, I mean. And but it's also very good for jobs. Having Chinese on your CV is going to be very good for any potential employer. 应该还是好好想在中国怎么发展，然后享受中国，不要太想家，因为其实中国也是家。
我喜欢中文。
我长大了，我要教中文和英文。
I think I'll carry on learning Chinese.
Definitely, I want to continue studying Chinese.
我的中文也是不错啦。